I studied Physics Chapter 1 on January 1st. Then I studied it again on January 10th. Then January 20th.
Then I didn't study it again for 3 whole months.
By April, I tested myself on Chapter 1. I remembered 95%. Friends who studied it intensively in March forgot everything.
Here's the science of spacing and why it beats cramming entirely.
The spacing effect is one of the most proven learning principles. When you space learning over time,
your brain remembers better than concentrated learning.
The math is simple. If you study once, you remember 80% immediately. After 1 day, you remember 60%. After 1 week, you remember 30%. After 1 month, you remember 10%.
This is the forgetting curve.
But if you study again before you forget,
the curve resets.
But better. Second study happens when you remember 60%.
You relearn.
Curve resets. But now it drops slower. After 1 week, you remember 50%, not 30. After 1 month, you remember 30%, not 10. You reset the curve again before forgetting completely. To do this spacing correctly, by exam time, you remember 80 to 90%. I did exactly this.
First study.
January 1st. Studied Chapter 1 deeply.
2 hours.
Then didn't touch it for 9 days. On January 10th. Tested myself. Could answer 60% of questions. Went back. Studied again.
2 hours.
Then didn't touch it for 10 days. On January 20th. Tested myself. Could answer 80% of questions. Then stopped studying Chapter 1. March came. 1 month before exam.
I opened Chapter 1 notes.
I remembered most of it. Just reviewed key points.
1 hour.
Tested again. 95% on questions. By exam.
I had studied Chapter 1 total 5 hours over 3 months.
My friends studied Chapter 1 intensively for 2 weeks in March. 16 hours total. All at once. Their spacing was terrible.
Just cramming at the end.
By exam. My score on Chapter 1 questions. 92%. Friends' score on Chapter 1 questions. 68%. Same chapter. Same exam. Different results.
Spacing beat cramming by huge margin.
Here's why spacing works scientifically. Each time you retrieve information from memory, it strengthens the memory. Retrieval is the key, not storage. When you study once, information is stored, but storage is weak, easy to forget. When you test after spacing, you retrieve. Retrieval strengthens the neural pathway. Next time you need to retrieve, path is stronger.
Retrieval gets easier each time.
After 5 retrievals spaced across months, pathway is extremely strong. You remember effortlessly. Your friends crammed. They stored information in working memory. Working memory is temporary. They had to retrieve during exam. But pathway was never strengthened. They forgot. Here's the ideal spacing schedule.
First study.
Deep study.
2 hours.
Wait 1 week. Second study. Light review.
1 hour.
Test yourself. Wait 2 weeks. Third study. Very light review. 30 minutes. Test yourself. Wait 1 month. Fourth study. Quiz yourself. No studying. Just testing. This spacing schedule works. Each spacing is longer. Each study time is shorter.
By final test, information is cemented.
You don't forget. I did exactly this for 5 chapters. By exam, all 5 were cemented in long-term memory. I didn't forget even one. Now spacing requires planning. You can't space if you're cramming the night before. You have to start weeks in advance. That's why spacing seems hard. But the payoff is huge.
Instead of forgetting 80% after exam,
you remember 90% forever. This means you build cumulative knowledge. Everything you learned stays with you. Not just exam to exam forgetting. Which is why I still remember chapter 1 from April exam. It's now December. My friends forgot chapter 1 by May. They cram. They forgot. Then learned something else. Forgot that too. I spaced. I remembered. Built knowledge pyramid. Let me ask you something. Do you space your studying or cram? How far in advance do you start studying? Comment below. Tell me your study timeline.
Next video I'm testing spacing effect with real students.
Same exam. Some space studying. Some cram. Whose exam scores are higher? Subscribe to see the spacing versus cramming experiment. Now here's your challenge for this week. Your next exam. Plan backwards from exam date.
If exam is in 12 weeks,
start studying immediately. Week 1. Deep study. 2 hours per topic. Week 2. Light review of week 1 topic. Test yourself. Week 3 to 4. New topic. Deep study. Week 5. Light review of both topics. Test yourself. Continue this pattern. By exam day, every topic is studied 3 to 4 times spaced apart. Comment below. How many weeks until your next exam? Before you go, 3 things. 1. Subscribe. You're here because timing matters. Subscribe so you learn strategic studying. 2.
Comment how far in advance you usually start studying.
3. Share this with a friend who crams.
If this helped you, help them.
Tag a friend.
Now go. Start studying early.
Space your studying.
You'll remember more.
Stress less. Score higher. I'll see you next week with the spacing experiment results. Until then, space, don't cram.